Hey guys, we're back with another video. This time we'll be reviewing the Gyroor G2 Warrior Hoverboard. This review consists of appearances and designs, performance on challenging terrain including backyards, slopes, concrete, and even sharp maneuvers. This is part 2 of the video. This is not part 1. Part 1 consists of an unboxing, and that will be available on the screen if you like to watch it. Alright, first let's go on to the appearances. This design, most hoverboards for some reason are with the same exact old boring design. They just won't change. Gyroor design looks pretty futuristic, like new, brand new. It's not a design that you see every day. It draws your attention like from the beginning. Pretty impressive. They've even paid attention to those lights in the middle. They look like swords, like a warrior sword. It comes in the name. Alright, look at those lights. Seriously, they look like somebody sliced a hole. It's not just a round light in the middle of a plastic body. This is a huge metal body, and they've cut a sleek design out of it. That's not something you see. This is the front. As you can see, that's that charge port perfectly hidden with a rubber cap on it. On your right side, you have that power button that will turn on the hoverboard. On the back light, you have the same exact design. And on the bottom, you have, on the left side, your speaker. And then that is a very high quality speaker. It's huge. On the right side, you have your battery and your battery ventilation. Alright. Let's power up this hoverboard, and you can see that self-balancing kicking in. That is really helpful, because it adapts to your road conditions and it adapts to your road quality. That's very useful. You'll see me going down. Alright, you can see that right light, it'll turn on if I get onto it. That's an indicator. And on the back lights actually don't turn on unless you press. And you don't need this much pressure. I'm just pressing it in the wrong position. But there, they turn on. And you can see that. That looks really good. They're sleek and red. And they'll actually blink depending on which way you're going, left or right. Those are indicators. Look at those metal wheels. These are 200 by 90. And they are 8.5 inch wheels. They're 8.5 inches. It's huge. And they're very useful for going over alternate rocks, mulch, gravel. Again, very useful. Alright. This is a view in broad daylight because it really helps to see it. And inside you can't see all those things. Alright. These backlights are off. Alright, this is it on a side view. You can see the Gyroor logo, you can see some patents, you can see the warnings, and you can see the speakers, and you can see the battery. Well, not the battery, but you can see the battery ventilation cover. You can see those wheels. They're really metal. The whole thing is metal, except for that bottom part. It's really rugged metal. Sorry, not metal, but it's really rugged plastic with a bunch of screws in it. More than 8. At least 10, I'm probably guessing. Now, this is very heavy. It's 20 plus pounds because it's made out of metal. But that really helps in stability control. This will be a performance. This is one of the performance tests that we did. This is tall grass that has not been cut yet, and it's kind of hard to run through because I'm going at a very slow pace. If I was going a bit faster, it would have tackled these things with ease. It's just my problem for not going fast and then putting too much choice. Alright, this is me going through the side. You can see that mulch. It doesn't even give it a time. This is some compound. It doesn't even give it a hard time. This is some bit more trimmed grass. This is me going down that driveway. That's that steep decline. And I handled that with ease. This is that road. Since roads have some rocks, it's kind of a slight bumpy ride, but you don't even feel it. It's almost as if you're riding with a hoverboard with shock absorbers. Steep incline, you can see that. Look at that performance. Look at that turn. That's like a sharp curve directly on that corner. And I handle that with ease. It doesn't topple me over on my side. That's me coming down the driveway. Now, you can see this grass. You can see there's compound. It's a mix of compound and grass. It's not really all grass or all compound. It's kind of a mix, and it's kind of like layers. Kind of like steps. Almost steps. Comfy steps. And you can see that awesome control. That's where that adaptation comes in. I'm not trying it at all. Just that part going onto the concrete from hill, that's just smooth control. Okay, see that smooth transition again? It just popped onto that grass like with ease. Again, there's that compound that we can see. Sticky compound that normally gets wheels stuck into it. Alright, here's that backyard being trimmed and making sure it's much more easier to ride it. So that kind of shows that torque coming in. That's showing that torque, those 700 watt motors combined. Look at this. This is kind of like a tilted surface, and it's actually pretty easy to ride on. It's much easier than any other hoverboard I've used. Well, most hoverboards won't even make it on here. They might just like not even get through that compound, and that sticky compound is very hard to go through. But 8.5 inch wheels, those are awesome. Those wheels are really awesome. Alright, look at this concrete like bump. Those bumps. It makes it, those 8.5 inch wheels, those make it easy. And those 350 watt motor on the right or left, those just make it easily to get up on that square bump. Skateboarding more challenging maneuvers. Now, it may not look hard, but it's actually pretty hard because it's not throwing you off on my side. It's not going to make me fall. It's just going with ease. When you see that torque back there to make that smooth follow, that torque comes in speed. Alright, I made that up to that top part with ease. Look at this wooden surface. You're going over that as if you didn't have any problem. It's like shocks. It's like almost having shocks inside this hoverboard. That's how easy it is. Simple. Alright, I've gone on to that concrete. Look at this hairpin turn. Well, hairpin turn. This slight hill. Look at that sharp turn. Most hoverboards might have actually thrown me off there. I would have been toppling over with a hoverboard on my heels. Look at that, it was easy to get up there. Here am I coming down. So I probably had a device here, I could probably check it. That's how easy it was. Literally, that's how easy it was. Now, this is very fast. It's going at 6 miles per hour here, but it's actually supposed to go up to 9 miles. 9 miles almost being 14.8 kilometers. That's its max speed. This is in kilometers per hour. I reached about 10, which means about 5 miles, 6 miles. That's not much, but it can actually be a lot. Now, see, that's that smooth transition. That's that adaptive control on that. That mulch, tall grass, concrete to then field. That's that transition with ease. Like, you couldn't even feel that. And that's that self-balancing thing that I was talking about. That's that one thing you should really, get on any hoverboard. It just makes it easy to do cool tricks like that. It also makes it easy to learn. If you haven't seen my first video, go ahead there. We show you how to go into children mode, adult mode, how to turn on self-balancing, how to turn it off. This is it in some of that fieldy grass. You can see there, it's awesome. It's easy to carry along, especially with that big bag it comes with. If you haven't seen our first video, it's in that too. This is me turning and those indicators in dark and daylight. You can't see that indicator over there, it's kind of just blinking. That's not a glitch, it's actually blinking. Looks cool, there's no indicators on the front though. That could come up in their day, probably. I had tons of fun riding the hoverboard. I hope you had as much fun watching the video. Thank you, and bye for now.